You don't think people in Middle Eastern countries and such, you don't think their citizens are oppressed by their government? Because they are. Dude, do you know how many governments will sell their people out? I use my platform to talk about the Congo all the time. Let's get into it. We fund Rwandan rebel groups to go into the Congo and enslave, grape, and murder Congolese people and children. We force children and pregnant women, innocent people, into mines to mine cobalt and coltan, the most common minerals and metals for our phone batteries, and, you know, I guess cellular batteries in general. Instead of engaging in a fair trade, we go in and we steal it from them, and our tax dollars fund that. And the Congolese government doesn't give a fuck. They don't care. I still care about the Congolese people that are oppressed. Their government's part of the reason it's happening, though. They sold their people out. You don't think I don't feel bad for their people because their government sold them out? That is such a bad take. Well, their government's homophobic. That oppresses them. Why wouldn't I talk about that? That's terrible. She's clearly unemployed. She's at her parents'. I do not live with my parents. So. Not only Congo. I never said only Congo, but plenty of countries are selling out their fucking people. And to sit there and say you shouldn't feel bad for Palestinians because their government is homophobic, that oppresses them. Like, I don't... You shouldn't feel bad for American women because their government doesn't support abortion. Hello? I'm not financially dependent on my parents and I'm unemployed. Yeah, no, that doesn't contradict or anything to any capacity. Do you think that if they end up lying about that, they deserve the same penalty? Grape? Are you asking if I think false allegations should be illegal? They are illegal. Are you asking if I agree with the law? I don't get it. Defamation, slander, emotional distress, these are all things that you can sue for. If you waste the time of the authorities and you bring false attention to a crime, that's also illegal. What I want people to understand, and predominantly men, 2 to 6% of all allegations are false. The most common false incarcerations are at the expense of black and brown men or queer men. It is the same demographic of men that say false allegations ruin men's lives, these feminists are just me tooing everyone. It is y'all that say the LGBTQ plus are preying on children. It's the same demographic. The most common falsely incarcerated people for false essay allegations are black and brown men. It's a fact. I'm not toxic because you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. False allegations are illegal, objectively. They do take them very seriously. The majority of allegations are not false by over 90%. It's a statistical improbability for an allegation to be false, but you still would rather believe the perpetrator. I personally would rather believe a liar than a rapist if it came out. And a lot of men will be like, why don't you just stay neutral? You're not staying neutral. You're saying, free my boy, he didn't do it. That's not neutrality, like, at all. Roughly 2% of men that commit rape actually get convicted in this country. If men who are doing it aren't getting convicted, why do you think men who aren't doing it are getting convicted? The majority of false allegations are social and they're not taken to court. The 2 to 6% of allegations being false include socially. Like 1% that actually go into the court system are fake. They're not near as common, they shouldn't be a talking point, it's a hypothetical scenario. I think that if you falsely accuse somebody of SA, you're not as bad as somebody who's going out and raping people. It's not the same thing. I think that's a false equivalence. But it's still terrible. And if I found out, like for instance, if I found out one of my family members or one of my friends pressed a false charge on somebody, I wouldn't talk to them ever again in my life. Very simple. I don't support that behavior. I don't think it's the same thing as committing rape. But I think it's terrible. Is that fair? It's not the same thing. You're not traumatizing somebody for the rest of their life. I mean, false accusations can, like, ruin your reputation. My thing is, a liar can come out and admit that they lied. You can't ungrape somebody. Somebody can say, oh yeah, I did this for attention, I was in a bad place, I shouldn't have said this. You can't un-essay somebody. It's not the same thing. Your reputation can be restored, and also false allegations don't ruin men's lives. They don't. Not on an absolute scale. Donald Trump was held civilly liable for grape by 9 jurors. And served a 4-year term, and he's probably going to again. Like, I hate when they say that, because how many presidents have been held civilly liable, convicted, so many allegations? No, he didn't. He did, though. And you guys say, oh, it's fine because E. Jean Carroll's a nutcase. You think she deserves it because she's a nutcase, or what's the allegation? She had so much evidence in her fucking trial. Or you guys, like, we could talk about Katie Johnson, the 13-year-old on Epstein's Island. That who knows very well. What if that person loses their job, their family, their friend? That's not losing their lives. The claim I made, if somebody falsely accuses you of a crime you did not commit, or they spread like a rumor about you, they could come out and they could admit that they lied. When you commit grape, you can't undo that. You can unsay something. You can come out and clarify you are not telling the truth. You can't uncommit a physical action. So it's not the same thing. And it really doesn't ruin lives. It really doesn't. Because the majority of men who do commit grape, they don't lose all their friends. They don't lose all their family. They don't lose their jobs. No, they say, my boy wouldn't do that. You're a liar. What were you wearing? You probably just regretted it. Sorry. That's the truth. That's the truth. In every situation I can possibly think of where somebody has committed a sexual crime against me to any capacity, they're doing great and they're thriving. Actually, I can think of an instance right now. A man forced himself on me in front of his friends. Not a single one of them defended me. In fact, one took out his phone and recorded it. I was 12. They were 16, 17. Your friends don't care. Your friends don't hold you accountable. They're always going to put you in front of some woman they don't know. She lying? I actually had messages of this guy admitting he did it. He reached out to me recently to cry about being broken up with. And I was like, you remember what you did to me? Why exactly are you reaching out to me? I feel bad for you. Sorry to hear that. You want me in your corner right now? You want the messages? He's fucking cried, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have done that. It's a fact. I don't have to do shit. I was 12, what's wrong with you? What do you mean surround yourself with better people? Why is it always surround yourself with better men rather be better men? And see, while we're talking about this, well, they were his friends, but the vast majority of the comments right now, when I just said I was sexually violated, a man unconsensually stuck his hand down my pants when I was 12 and his friends filmed it, and they were 16, 17. The majority of my comment section is men saying, proof, that didn't happen, you're lying, surround yourself with better people. So why do you think false allegations ruin men's lives again? You just displayed to me that none of you will ever believe a woman. So how, nobody believes us, but our words are enough to ruin lives? I'm just saying, I appreciate the gift. I'm just saying, you just proved my entire fucking point, like, real bad. But, man, I should not be eating all these chips right now. I'm about to go somewhere, bro. I'm eating all these fucking chips. I said, well, would you ever talk to a single syllable to that guy again? Because he was up my ass. Trauma. I don't know. Thank you, Mom. Love you too. Those arms, bro. What, am I more masculine than you are? Are you ashamed of that? You got low T, bro? You got low T, bro? Do I have more T in my body than you do? Aww. Shit, I would never admit that. If I was a man, I would not be fromping around telling women they're more masculine than me. That'd be really embarrassing. Italian? Portuguese? Oh, I am Portuguese, yes. I don't know. I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought y'all liked natural women. And not only that, great point, but You're not supposed to shave your arms. Y'all know that, right? I don't know many women who do shave their arms. I was taught from a young age the 2 places on your body you are not supposed to shave are above the knees. You're not supposed to shave your thighs. And you're not supposed to shave your fucking forearms. Because when you get older, the hair will break off and fall off naturally. And if you keep shaving it, it'll grow back forever. I was taught from a very young age, do not shave above the knees, do not shave your arms. I don't know what to tell y'all. My mom also told me that. See? Yeah. Makes my tattoos look better with lotion. I can see that. It's all bush, essentially. I said the thighs and the forearms I was taught not to shave, but why are you making sexual innuendos about my fucking punani right now? That's just not right. Like, why are you thinking about it? What's your makeup routine? I have a video, I'm gonna pin it to my profile actually after the live. I have a video where I list all the makeup products that I use. Who are we voting for? Kamala. Not arms though. You're not supposed to shave your arms. I thought we just went over this, y'all. I'm confused. What's going on? I haven't told that, yes. I thought Cheryl Cole, I just looked her up, and I thought that was, the girl from, Modern Housewives. I thought she was, Eva Longoria, or fucking, Mrs. Solis, and I just found out that those are 2 different people, and I was gagged. You have the French and Portuguese flags in your bio. I do not have any French flags in my bio on any platform. I don't think I even have the Portuguese flag in my bio anymore. I think my bio just straight up says Portuguese. Yeah, my bio just says Portuguese. I'm Portuguese. Are you polyamorous? No. Are you a socialist? Well, I guess. I love Portugal? Well, yes. Yeah, okay. We're gonna talk about my outfit. Should I wear this? I want to know what y'all think. Because this is what I went live for. I went live to do my makeup because I figure, okay, this is gonna take me a minute and I can talk to y'all while I do it. And then, like, I just couldn't come to complete conclusions. So, I just stepped on a bag of granola. Don't think about that. Actually, this needs to, like, be further back. Okay. So, what do we think about the full true religion bit, huh? The full true religion? We like it? What do I put on my feet though? Cause I have blue force. I have the white fucking forces, but they're not laced. So I don't really have many options of what to put on my toes. And it's low-key cold. It's fucking cold. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. What's the occasion? Apple orchard. Forcing my roommate to go to the apple orchard because I said so. Because I said so. So there. I just don't know. I don't have Uggs, man. I got black boots. I have Jordans and high heels. Fuck, I used to have Timbs. I miss my Timbs. What if I, like, I'm just testing, y'all. I'm just testing, okay? Now, like, huh. I just like that you can see, like, the logo here better. The true religion. I like this better, but I just ate a shit ton of fucking spinach dip, so I feel a little icky. That's just my personal grievance. I have an eating disorder. But, it's like kind of cold. I feel like there's like no accessories and I still don't want to put on my feet. I could just bring a sweatshirt, and if I want to take any pictures, I could like take off the sweatshirt. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I just did. Wait. I have like a green coat in the basement that I like because it's like a forest green color. Get waist beads. To my knowledge, aren't waist beads cultural appropriation? Because I think waist beads are fucking beautiful, and I've always wanted them upon looking at them, but aren't they cultural appropriation? Are they? I have been told that by every person I've spoken about it to online. Are y'all sure? Who cares? Well, I do, because if they are, then I'm not gonna do that. I hear mixed opinions. Okay. This is scary, y'all. No, I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'll talk to more people about it. I didn't know that was even an option. I guess people can call me sensitive, but if a big group of people who have been marginalized are saying this makes me uncomfortable, why do I have to share everything? I'm like, okay, whatever. So it's not sensitive, it's just, I guess, not being insensitive. I don't get why I have to do whatever to, you know, not appear like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not sensitive to listen to people, y'all. Did you only ask white people? Every black person I've talked to says they're fine. There are multiple black people in the chat right now saying that they are cultural appropriation. The people that I've talked to, I would never ask a white person if it's cultural appropriation. Yeah, no. You still have Flora? I do not. They're gatekeeping? No. Waist chains. Yeah, waist chains are cool. I wish there was a different way to talk this. Okay. So I'm gonna take lip gloss with me. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna put on my feet, man. I could just wear boots. Who's gonna be looking at my toes? Nobody, I hope. Please don't look at my feet. That's just not right. My arm is mad messy right now, man. What cultural appropriation is bad? If somebody dressed in my culture, I'd like it. Oh, because dressing in somebody's culture is not just what cultural appropriation consists of. Historically, there is a big issue of terrorist groups, hateful, bigoted groups making caricatures out of marginalized communities. We could reference blackface, in times where women and racial minorities weren't allowed to act in plays and shows, they would dress up as women and racial minorities, and they would create very harmful caricatures of them and us. So there's a big difference between wearing things that, engaging in trends and fads that were started by marginalized communities, because the majority are. There's that, and then there's just doing things that are insensitive that you were asked not to do. There is a symmetry breaker there. And I also think that if a large group of people who have been subjugated for a very long time are just saying, hey, I think it's disrespectful and distasteful to do this, I just don't get why anybody would want to challenge that, per se. It's not crazy thinking. It's pretty objective for the most part. I mean, if you want to live your whole life being insensitive and call me sensitive, then you can do that, but it's not hard. And also, there's a big thing. There's a big difference between like I'm trying to think. Hoop earrings. Hoop earrings were a big fad among the Black community and the Latina community. Anybody can do that. That's not cultural appropriation. Putting your hair in locks, putting your hair in box braids, things like that. That's not. That's a very different ball game, and a lot of the times when non-black or just white people are asked not to do something, you guys think that it's like an insult or gatekeeping, but you don't realize if you put your hair in those hairstyles, your hair's gonna fall out of your fucking head. A lot of y'all don't realize that. They're trying to help you. Yeah. They're trying to help you. Because yes, they're beautiful. You could be envious. You can say, oh, I wish I could do my hair that way. It looks so good. Whatever. Your hair would fall out. It's simply not for you. And every person I've seen come on here and try to challenge that, they have a bob within the next couple weeks. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna have to find those boots and that jacket. I feel like I'm like not wearing any accessories, but sometimes accessories could overcrowd a look. Because I wear like a million fucking bracelets and a million necklaces, and I love the look sometimes, but right now I just kind of want like a cute little like basic low-rise jean, you know, just a true religion fit. And I feel like if I wore all my jewelry, it'd overcrowd what I have going on. But yeah. I wanted to do that trend with the, like, you know, the people, like, walking towards the camera with, like, the, like, oh, let's go to the pumpkin patch. Like, I wanted to do that, but, like, this is not giving that at all. All the things I wanted to do, I can't locate. Like, all the belts I wanted to use and stuff, all the stuff I wanted to find, I could not. But technically, I could record that anywhere at any time, and I could say I'm going to the pumpkin patch, and I could be literally walking out my door to do that for 5 minutes and then go back inside. You know. Shit. Okay, y'all. Was fun. Gonna go.